All right, so we're going to continue this web and we're going to create double lines here. And I can offset, use offset, and offset half of what I want this web to be. So if I want it to be 2, I offset by 1. Then I offset on one side, I offset on the other side, I offset on one side, I offset on the other side. It just becomes tedious, okay? So there's a better way of doing this, so I'm going to undo. And to do that, I'm going to use a new command, but before that, I'm going to switch to layer 0, so my lines are going to be red. I'm also going to switch to an intersection. Okay, so make sure intersection is on. And the new command that we're going to use is MLINE, MLINE, MLINE. And then the MLINE has options. The first thing that you need to do is change the scale. The scale is the gap between the two lines that we're going to create. And if you want it 2, then you put in 2. If you want it 1.5, then you put 1.5. And then the next thing is the justification. Justification, when you click on that one, you have three options. You either have top, 0, or bottom. 0 means center. So when I click the 2 points, the two lines will be centered on those 2 points. So I'm going to click 0 or make sure that 0 is selected. And then I'm ready to begin. I'm going to start here. I'm click intersection, and then I'm going to drag down here, intersection, intersection, intersection. So as you can see, it makes me creating the double lines faster instead of using offset. Okay, so intersection, 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 intersection. So all you have to do is use um, M line, and when you're done, simply press enter or escape. Now the M line is going to be a block. So if I hover over it, all the M lines are going to be selected. So the next thing I need to do is I need to erase my temporary lines now. So I'm going to erase this. I wouldn't erase this because this is my center mark. So I'm just erase all the other lines that I don't need to see. I'm erasing them. And once you've erased that, then all you have to do now is trim. Okay. So like for example, this portion here, you wanted to trim. You wanted to trim this one. You want to open that up. Okay. You want to open this up. You want to open that up. And you want to do also something in the bottom. You want to open that up. This one the bottom. You want to open up that center. Okay. But if you want to go ahead and trim this line, it won't trim. No matter what you do, it won't trim because it is a block. So you need to explode first. I'm going to press escape. I'm going to type in explode. And then I'm going to explode the M line. Press enter. And then I can now trim. So I'm going to go trim. And then I can now trim, trim. Okay. All the M lines, including the line you see. Now there's going to be some extra lines here. You just have to erase them. Okay. So we're going to trim again. Trim. Trim this, this, this. Open it up and trim the extra lines. Open it up and trim the extra lines. Open it up and trim the extra lines. And then the rest of here, you're going to just simply erase and then erase, erase, select, erase. And then that's how you create your webbing. Okay. Once you're finished, you're going to mirror. Okay. So let's just finish this one. So I'm going to trim, trim, open it up by trimming. And then you're going to also trim the M lines that you created. Right. Trim here, here. So you wanted to trim first before you do the mirror because if you don't, then you're going to double your work. Okay, you want to do less work, not do more work. Okay, don't forget this end too. Trim, 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 trim. Okay, and then all the extra lines we're going to erase. So that. extra lines here. Press enter, and then the green lines, I don't want them anymore. The def points line, I'm going to erase them too. There you go. So we're done with this other half. We're going to now mirror. So we're going to erase this and probably this one too. So we can just do our mirror. Okay, enter, and then select the endpoint here. Oh, my endpoint is not on. So endpoint to endpoint, and then simply answer no. There you have it. That's how you create your web.